I have $100,000 of cold, hard cash in this case. 4 chefs get $25,000 each. If they want to leave this kitchen with any of the cash, they have to survive 3 culinary challenges and each other.
See this ice pick in my hand? I wouldn't mess with you.
In a game where sabotage is not only encouraged, force one chef to build their own fire.
No way.
It's for sale.
3,000.
5,000.
10 grand.
It's a game we like to call Cutthroat Kitchen.
I'm Chef Rob Burmeister. I'm the executive chef at Harvest Cafe. It's a nonprofit organization that trains adults with special needs how to work in the community.
Wow, this is a weird one.
I look like a beast, but I really am a puppy dog until you piss me off.
My name is Chef Dawn Burrell. I am the executive chef and owner of Chef Dawn Burrell Catering. I was on the 2000 Olympic team, and I was a long jumper. And it was the culmination of all of my hard work. I'm bringing that fierce competitive spirit here to Cutthroat Kitchen. I could be your worst nightmare.
I believe you will.
My name is Billy No, executive chef and owner of Kru Restaurant in Sacramento, California. I'm very confident in my skills, so I opened up the restaurant a year after coming out of culinary school.
Hey, Bill, don't talk much over there.
No, not really. I like to say silent but deadly.
Well, good luck with that.
I'm Chef Todd Harrington, and I'm the executive chef at Central Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been cooking since I'm 16 years old. I've met a lot of great chefs, and I've learned a lot of great things in the city. It's going to be really hard to beat me.
Vegas is where the big chefs come from.
Right, a gambler.
I feel as if I'm definitely ready to break out onto a national level.
Which one of you guys is coming in second today?
You.
Here we go.
Hiya, chefs.
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome to Cutthroat Kitchen. You're going to take part in 3 culinary challenges. At the end of each one of those, one of you will be eliminated. Now, at the beginning of each challenge, I will assign a dish that you are going to cook. You will then have 60 seconds to shop for all of your ingredients. Then comes the fun part. We're gonna have ourselves a little auction. I'm going to sell you some devilishly wonderful devices that, should you win, you could use to cause your opponents considerable discomfort. Of course, if there's gonna be an auction, you're gonna need some cash. I have here $100,000 of the green. Each of you will receive $25,000. That will be yours to use throughout the competition. But spend ever so wisely, chefs, because at the end of the day, when the smoke clears and one of you is left standing, you're only gonna march out of here with the money you've got left. $25,000 is 2 bundles. We'll start with you, Chef Robert. 2 and 2 only. I've counted and weighted. Chef Dawn, 2 bundles.
Let me add
Please,
it.
ma'am.
When I grab a stack of $25,000, I'm just loving it and thinking that, wow, you know, I would need a piece of that.
And Chef Todd, last 2 are for you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Feel it, smell it, taste it if you want. Rest assured, chefs, most of that money will be returning to this case. So, first challenge, you're gonna have 30 minutes to produce your take on lettuce wraps.
Typical lettuce wrap would be iceberg lettuce, cup, some minced pork or chicken. The main thing is wrapping it up.
Let's not waste time. Your 60-second shopping period begins now.
I quickly grab my lettuce, and I'm going for an Asian-inspired wrap, so I grab mirin, soy sauce, and shrimp.
And you've got 30 seconds.
Grabbing chicken, I grab some bacon, I grab some lox, I grab some goat cheese, because if something I start making doesn't work, I'm gonna have to figure something out.
3, 2, 1. Darn it, I almost had one.
Wow.
Time to move on to my favorite part, which is the auction. Let's get to it and see what our first item is. Gardening tools. Win this auction and you can force one of your opponents to give up all their knives, utensils, and hand tools for these common gardening tools. I could do it, could you? Who'll give me $500?
500.
1,000.
1,500. I always give myself a budget. I decide if it goes over $2,000, I'm not gonna buy it.
2,000.
$2,000.
I'm making a lettuce wrap. You know, it's not gonna be that important to have my knives, so whoever wants it, they can have it.
23.
25.
I have a $2,500 bid. Going once for $2,500. Going twice, sold to Chef Robert for $2,500. Chef, come right up here and please bring me my money.
All right. You were feisty.
Chef Rob probably thinks my blades are very important to me, which they are in my line of work, but not to make something simple like a lettuce wrap.
Let's see what our second item is. Bowl of shredded lettuce.
Oh.
This is an unfortunate situation considering that the whole point of a lettuce wrap is to wrap something up in lettuce. Who'll give me $500 for the shredded lettuce?
I'll pay $1,500 for the shredded lettuce, and if it goes past that, I'm out.
1,000.
15.
I got a $1,500 bid. A $1,600 bid.
25.
25.
26.
26.
28.
28.
Oh, God. Here we go. Unless I'm gonna make really tiny little rolls, I don't want this bowl of lettuce.
3.
52.
I'll bid $10,000 on this because there's no way I'm getting shredded lettuce.
$5,200 going once. $5,200 going twice. Sold to Chef Todd for $5,200. Bring me my money, sir. Now, make sure that you bring me back all their lettuce and cabbage.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't regret not bidding on the shredded lettuce. It's like, who pays $5,200 for lettuce? But man, what am I gonna do with this?
So, I have one last item up for auction at this time. Let's see what it is. If you win this, you can force each of your opponents to use one of these heat sources as their sole method of cooking.
The worst thing about this sabotage is the microwave because it's the worst cooking sauce. So I got a bid on this thing.
Who'll give me $500 for this fabulous opportunity? I got a $500 bid from Chef Robert. Who'll go 6?
As long as I have something that can cook some way, somehow, I think I'd be okay with or without my stove.
$2,500.
$2,500 bid to Chef Billy's. Everybody want to go to 26?
The fryer, which is exactly what I needed. I'm making tempura shrimp, so I'm not gonna buy it because I know there's a 1 in 3 chance that I'm gonna get it, and I'll take that gamble.
$2,600. $3,000 to Chef Robert. 4,000. Anybody want to go 41?
It was a long game. I want to be in it till the end, and I don't want to piss away all my money.
Sold to Chef Billy for $4,000. Come on up, sir. Bring me your money. Nice investment. Take this tray and really think it through because one of these things is a heck of a lot worse than the others, if you ask me.
Chef Rob,
Yes, sir.
you get the microwave.
Man, I haven't cooked in a microwave since when I was like 20.
Chef Don, get the fryer.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
And the broiler is yours.
It's fine with me.
Chef Billy gives me the broiler. Big mistake because I'm just gonna use it to saute anyway.
30 minutes, lettuce wraps. Your time begins now.
I'm thinking of making a traditional Chinese chicken lettuce wrap with soy sauce, some garlic, some shallots, and a jalapeno. I grab a cast iron pan. I'm just gonna throw it underneath the broiler and get it super duper hot so it's ready for me to saute.
Hey, Dawn, how's that shredded lettuce treating you?
I'm gonna wrap it, baby.
I'm going to just do a simple battered shrimp shredded lettuce wrap. Trying to think of how I can make the lettuce work. I'm thinking that it would be fairly easy to wrap it around the shrimp, kind of like a gift, and I hope it works.
Billy,
Yes.
garden much?
Not really. I'm planning to do a marinated and grilled skirt steak lettuce wrap. First thing I do is work on my sauce. I put in wasabi powder, mustard, rice vinegar, and I pulled out something that looked like a little screwdriver thing and tried to just use that to mix up my sauce. Chef Rob, what is this? What'd you give me?
It's called an FU. All right, we know you're here. We know you're here.
20 minutes remaining, chefs.
First step right now is to get the chicken in a bowl with some liquid and some seasoning and putting it into the microwave, hoping it's gonna cook.
I cannot believe that Chef Robert is putting a whole chicken in a bowl in a microwave. I don't know what school of cooking he got that from, but he needs to give that information back.
Come on with this stupid thing.
Chefs, I'm absolutely positive that you're not going to want to be on the receiving end of this particular auction. Win this auction, you'll have the power to make 2 competitors stop immediately switch stations and sabotages, and then finish their opponent's dish as their own.
Station swap, midstream. I'm feeling really nervous.
I know that if anyone else wins this bid, I'm going to be thrown under the bus hard.
Chefs, win this auction. You'll have the power to make two competitors stop what they are doing. Immediately switch stations and sabotages, and then finish their opponent's dish as their own. Isn't that fantastic? Who'll give me $500?
I'll give you $2,000 for that, Alton.
3,000.
3,100. 3,100. I definitely do not want to lose this because I already got all my components prepped. I just got to basically put it together. So yeah, I'm going to bid on this one.
5,000.
$5,000 bid. Chef Dawn apparently likes her food.
6,000.
8,000.
11.
Do I hear 11,500?
11,500.
I can't believe this.
13.
$13,000.
The auction starts getting out of control and getting really high. I'm not going to bid because if I make it to the next round, I'm really going to have nothing left to play with.
Does anybody dare go 13-1?
Yeah, 13,100. 13,100.
13-2.
13-2, I got a 13-2. How about a 13-3? 13-3, going once for 13-2, going twice for 13-2. Sold to Chef Todd for $13,200. All right, Chef, you got to stop right now and tell me who switches stations right now.
Chef Todd, I was nice to him last round. I gave him a broiler, so I feel pretty safe.
Chef Robert and
Chef Robert and Chef Billy switch stations. Leave your food, walk away.
All right,
The
what
new
do you-
station that you are now residing at is your food, your sabotages, your everything.
My first thought was I got stuck with the garden tools that I spent my $2,500 on, so I actually paid to use these things.
This place is a mess. Come on, Rob. I go to Chef Rob's station, and it was a mess. There's lettuce everywhere. There's like horribly chopped tomatoes. I was like, what are you doing?
Billy.
Yeah,
What was Robert making over there?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
15 minutes remaining. Billy.
Yes.
As I'm sure you're well aware, but you came up on the losing end of this one I think,
Yeah.
because you got the microwave only.
Oh, now I'm stuck with the microwave that I gave to him, and I look over and the microwave's running. The chicken in the microwave has shrunk down to nothing. But I gotta use it somehow, so I just chop it up. I could call it chicken croutons or something. I know I need to make a sauce, but you know what am I gonna use to make a sauce? All I see is Dijon mustard and hot sauce. So I just mix that up, and you know it's really spicy.
What's Billy making?
Light your mouth on fire steak.
I think steak is a bad choice for a wrap right now because I got to cut this thing the right way or it's going to be tough, and the only thing I got is hedge clippers. And then there's this sauce that he's got made that was just like liquid fire.
No wonder he's so quiet. He burnt his taste buds.
At this point, I'm way ahead of my game. I have a lot of extra time, but I have to keep my chicken warm. And the only way to do that is in a broiler, and the broiler just kills any type of moisture in anything. So I grab some extra sauce that I use to make the chicken. I taste my chicken, and it tastes great. I'm feeling very confident, and I know that I'm going to the next round.
Hey, Alton.
Hello, Chef. Everything working out with that fryer?
I'm not worried
You're
about
like
that.
cool, calm.
I'm not worried about that at all.
And who doesn't want some fried food?
Exactly.
Because I forgot baking soda for my tempura batter, I decided to just whip some egg white and use that to puff up the batter just a bit and hope that works.
We got a good deal over there.
I think I got the bad end of the deal. I'm sitting here trying to salvage a pretty busted dish, in my opinion. I am not happy right now, but then I look down, I see a peach, and I was like, boom, perfect. So I start slicing the peaches, and I just throw it on top of the lettuce wrap, and just pray for the best.
3 minutes.
The clock's almost run out, and now I gotta put this lettuce wrap together. The lettuce keeps ripping. I'm trying for presentation, but the way these things are unraveling, I don't know if that's gonna work.
1 minute.
When I pull the pan off the top of the chicken, I notice that it's very dry. So I take some of my sauce and I put it on top and I mix it in. I'm just hoping it's not too salty.
30 seconds.
I'm realizing that Chef Todd screwed me a little bit worse than I thought with this shredded lettuce. I go to wrap my shrimp and it's just not working. But I know that the flavors of my shrimp are good. I know my sauce is good. It's just not the presentation that I planned.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Challenge over. Step away from your board. Chefs, this is Simon Majumdar,
Good to see you, sir.
an accomplished food writer. He does not know what horrible things you have done to each other. He does not care. He cares about one thing, and he's going to tell you what it is.
What goes in here?
Simon, it's lettuce wrap time.
Easy to make.